I got for selling me clothes, tuppence for selling me blanket. If ever I list for the soldier again, devil shall be me sergeant.
You're going to come back under, over and under. I'll show it to you first. It'd be easier on that one because it'd be tighter.
Yeah.
And when you pull it up, this is now adjustable. Now if you try and pull that,
So it's like a...
right, yeah, now we can move it whatever way we want.
Yeah.
And once we've got tension on it, you know,
It's not going to go anywhere.
it ain't going anywhere.
Right. Okay.
Right? And it then, you don't have to do it that knot on both sides, just one side, but I generally try and, depending on the tree situation.
Yeah.
But because we've got so much cordage here, I think I'll just do a wrap round this one. I'm just gonna...
So you wouldn't feed that through the tarp beforehand?
You can do, you can do it through the tarp if you want.
Right.
On this situation, we just chuck it over for
Right.
now.
Okay.
But we're going to put that sort of tight out on both ends anyway, so
Right.
we can pull it tight. But you
Yeah.
can put it through or not, it's up to you.
Okay. Yeah.
Because we've got so much cordage.
Because we just keep that now, mate, and that would be your main tarp cord.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
I'll do it on this side, but
Because that comes from the old military parachutes, and straight off a parachute, and the you know when they drop heavy loads.
Yes.
That's why it's a lot thicker than the
Right.
normal stuff, mate.
What knot have you done there?
well, it's the same as that one
Is it,
over there.
is it,
but
what's that, press knot?
oh, is it? I can't tell you the names of them. But yeah, it might be a press it.
Where you sort of, you go through...
No, that's we're going to use that up here in
Right.
a minute.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So,
But well, I'll have a bit of a close up on that one, mate, how to do it, mate.
yeah.
In fact, if you do it, and I'll just capture the whole thing on film that way, I've got a record of it, because I'm terrible at remembering the knots, mate.
Yeah, well, I'll do it again. I can do it just here. You know,
Yeah.
what I mean,
Yeah.
on anything, because I use it for the points like going out as well.
Right.
Once you do it and practice it can be quite quick and easy.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just, then you've got adjustable.
Because I'll capture it close up on film, mate,
Yeah.
and we'll both be able to refer back to it then.
definitely. Yeah.
Like I said, if you want to know what's what, old Davies, you know, knows what he's on about.
The man to ask.
Yeah.
Pretty tight now. Right, let's get the tarp over. So,
Anyway, ladies and gents, I'll bring you back. Yeah, Dave's just showing Glen a few basic knots. Like I say, Glen's asked, the little task there is just to learn 2 different knots, primarily with a tarp and getting it tight. They'll press it, look, so he's going to go through that. I'll capture it on cam so Glen can then watch it later on, and I'll use it as a reference because I'm terrible for remembering knots, and all we're doing now is some really basic bushcraft stuff. And this is the first time he's set his hammock up. Like I say, he's played to go on a bushcraft course with his son, but they're very expensive them weekends, and as Glen said, I do know him before now. He's before today, he's via work as such, but you know, this is, well, a better way of being taught really, because it don't cost you nothing, and you can, you know, you're just being taught by your mates, which is the best way. But certainly getting what he wanted to do is come out and have a little play about with his kit, learn how to set it up. But yeah, 1 minute it's snowing, sunshine, and the next minute it's hailstoning, eh? Love it.
once you've got your 4 corners laid out, then you can just bunch the other bits and pieces up to,
Yeah.
you know, if you want to hook a bit up onto a tree or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Right, so we've got this in there, and Glen's first time in Hammock, and you've got to flick your legs up this time, mate, just so, so you...
I'll do that, and I'll get the missus to clean all the mud off later.
No, well, it's your kit's kind of gets field juice, mate.
Yep.
But there's nothing underneath it that's going to hurt you if you do go down.
So getting into this, just literally...
Pull it down, yeah. Don't worry about it breaking, it's not going to break.
Right,
There
okay.
you go.
And it's just
Swing
one
yourself.
solid movement, is it?
Yeah. Well, you kind of do it gingerly at first,
Yeah.
mate.
There you go, mate.
I'm in.
Yeah. Lovely jubbly. And that's up off your boat race, isn't it?
I'll tell you what, I could get used to this.
I find him ever so you put me in a hammock, mate, and I'm asleep with him.
Put you in anything and you're asleep.
I have a gift. I can sleep on a washing line.
Put you in a bath, you'd be gone, wouldn't you? Like.
I would, mate. I would. No, that's all right, mate.
Yeah,
that's,
no,
that's fair enough for you.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. And it ain't small either, is it?
No.
You know, there's more
just
than
right.
enough room there. But what you were saying, Dave, is feet up.
I personally, that's just my preference, is that I'd rather have the feet slightly higher.
So you're not sliding down.
Yeah. You know,
I think you just got that
you
right,
want to
though.
bring that down a little bit, you know what I mean? Bring
Yeah.
yourself down slightly. You know, if you can get perfectly level, but just to be on the safe side, I normally have mine slightly, you know, that's too low.
Right.
You want to be up a little bit more.
Right. Okay.
So you want to bring that side up.
You'd adjust it.
Yeah. But that's just my preference, because I just don't want to be. You end up sliding down to the bottom.
Yeah.
And then pushing yourself back up.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Everyone has their own different ways of how they like it.
Yeah.
Right, so that's job done then.
Yep.
First time in the hammock, no injuries.
I'm saying it's dirty now. You,
Oh, you just that's the way it gets, mate.
Well,
You
it
just,
ain't new anymore.
yeah,
is it?
mud. There's a secret in mud. You leave it on there, mate. Then you brush it off when it's dry.
yeah, so I just like to bring that side up.
So
slightly.
that would be a bit higher.
Yeah, this side, and that should be a bit more.
Tell you what, I'm happy with that.
You're gonna dive in that again just to
Yeah.
see what the difference. Because you're gonna come to your own how you like to sleep, mate. Like you said, the first night in a hammock, you wake up, you're like, oh, and you just have a little, as Davey said, tiddle about with it, and then you know what's what then, mate.
Yeah.
So where you go there?
Well, that's a bit higher now.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Once you get in it, that's it. It comes
But you
down.
see, your feet are still on the floor now, though, mate. That's it.
That's it.
We're getting there, yeah. It looks a bit light,
Actually, it feels better than the last time I was in it.
yeah. So when you set it up, you just like a little bit more, that's the beauty of the rookish things. You can do that so easy.
Yeah.
Couple of minutes here and there makes you a good night's sleep,
Yeah,
don't it, mate?
right.
And inside there, just for that, because you're going to go to the Suffolk show, mate.
Yeah.
My silver thing inside there, and that snug putt map, and you know, if you eventually want to go into an under blanket, then fine, mate. Yeah.
Yep.
But as I say, don't lush out until you find out what you can and can't get on with.
Exactly.
So, but do remind me to run in the house and get that for you,
I
mate.
will.
Lovely jubbly. Nice one. Well, job done then.
Nice.
No worries. That's what it's here for, mate. That's what we're here for. Right, ladies and gents, here comes the tightwad bit. Yeah, local boot fair. This season's just started. Gone down there and on two separate occasions managed to find a little hatchet. Now I first took a shine to this one, and that's where the handle size is about the same size as a hammer. David said that's probably as a handle hammer, but I got that for £4. Love it. Needs a bit of work, and he's agreed to take that away, and he's going to sort out the handle for me, and head's a little bit loose, so that's going to have a full-on David job. I really appreciate that, mate. And on a separate occasion, kind of saw this, and I thought, do you know what? I quite like the head of that, the shape of that head. So two different axes, wooden handles. I'm in love with my Fiskars kit, but you know, at £4 each, you can't really go wrong. So you're looking at £8 there for two axes, and I've just chopped away with this one, and I was having a little play there. Yeah, no problems with that whatsoever. That one obviously needs a little bit of work, but that's just a really nice, small, handy one that you're always going to have with you. It doesn't weigh a lot, and there's one size up. There's David's Rittering. Hang on, I'll bring it in. Which means that sort of hatchet there, so it's in the reams of carryable. I'm just put that one on top of that one. Again, they're beautiful axes what David's got, and he's sorted out that handle. But a little bit expensive for my pocket, so yeah, just couple of little projects, and David's just seen that and said, oh, I'm working on that one for you, and I went, oh, very nice, mate, appreciate that. So yeah, got me sort of couple of little axes there, very cheap, and yeah, these will be seeing some use. But that one's a nice little one. You'd always sort of have that one with you. And that one today just made some short wood of kindling that I wanted to do. I was getting my brews on. So lovely jubby, £4 each. Not too bad. Right, ladies and gents, a little bit of knife form for you. The MOD survival knife. I had a Cardex sheath made for it. And I know it was Oz, and that is a few people put a little pouch on the front of their knives. It's the only one I would go sort of tactical with. As you know, I'm thoroughly in love with the MOD survival knife, as everybody calls it now. Something that's always been on my mind is to put a sheath on the front, so I can kit like a fire kit. There's a first field dressing in there. There's a silver blanket, fire kit and a few other bits, some paracord in there. I'm not opening up the pouch. I may do that on another video, but just wanted to pass this on, because I sat there one night and I got a few of these pouches with a little vest off a guy, very, very cheap, off the old bushcraft trade post. And when we look round at the back, because I know I said I'd like to see how you do yours, is the molly, just think of the pouch now, the molly straps came down, as you know, so they have two, and there you can see where the press studs would be. So I've cut them off the top, and I've worked out if I unstitched that bit, the middle bit, and the middle bit on that one, that it would slide onto this sheath. It wouldn't stay on there, so what I had to do, and I'll try and make sure I'm in shot now, was undo these two bolts, okay, and then I slid that underneath, and with a hot sort of bit of coat hanger, I punctured a hole, so again I could put my finger at the back there and do the locking nuts back up again, so that's properly secured on there and it ain't going absolutely nowhere, and the other one's just loose, just stops any lateral movement down the bottom. And it's a bigger pouch than I really have wanted, but as David's just said, no, that's nothing wrong with that. But in that is this, you know, this, I'll have a quick look in there, but I've not sort of keyed it out because I've only sort of recently done it. Yeah, quite robust. There's paracord in there, there's a military first field dressing. I'm not going to pull this out. Inside the IPK bag there, I've got water purification tablets, there's again plaster cut kit in there, and silver blanket, sterilising tablets, you know, so it's a mini little kit there. I don't go with like the little tobacco tins, but that would be, I should be able to, if that's all I had, get on with that for a little bit with the kit that is in there and is going to be in there. I haven't really sorted it out, just put a few things in there. But yeah, so that was a way I worked out. You can see it there. Get that webbing strap underneath, two bolts out, hot rod through there, drop the screws back through and did them up. A little bit fiddly, but worked, and I'm well happy with that. And that's something else to be worked on. This is the only knife I'd put a pouch on the front, to be perfectly honest. One goes with the other as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, so once I've got worked out exactly what I want in there and done the little kits for it, I'll do that again, or do another film with that. But ladies and gents, yeah, that's, if you haven't thought about it, well, you've got this same sort of attachment, you can attach a pouch quite easily like that. Again, nice. I know I make the pouches, but that's not a bad little pouch on that, and that's just done that job nicely for me. So yeah, nice one. A little bit of knife porn.
Is that free or was that
Yeah,
two?
that's free. I do.
So pull it
right tight.
like so,
Yeah,
and then that goes through there,
yeah, and
and then through there.
back in there again. Yeah, and just tension it up. Yeah.
Will that, as I let go of that, will that
No,
tighten?
it should be fine. As soon as you just bring it up to it, that's it.
Okay, yes.
Right, yeah, bring that a bit closer to it. Now
Right.
give this the tension, you know, tighten it up.
What, pull it this
Yeah,
way?
yeah, so pull that, that's the bit going through. So when you pull that up, you see it's going to automatically start tightening up.
Yes.
And you can just sort of give
And
that
then
a
give
yank,
that a yank,
yeah,
and
yeah.
that will tighten that.
See that little bit going through there.
Yes.
So that's just the bit that's keeping it, you know, tight.
Yeah. And then it's
That's
just
it,
a
that's
quick,
it. Put a
quick
bit of stick
release.
through there, put it through, and that's it, you're done.
And then you know that's not going to come off.
Yeah, yeah. And when you want to do it, just
All
put
right.
it through.
I'll give that another go.
Yeah.
That's all right.
We're elite. I won't watch you do it.
Yeah. Yeah, monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah.
And at the end of this, mate, just for,
Yeah.
I'll just give you get a video of you just sort of doing it
That's
through the hole.
through.
You go 3 times.
That was 3, was it?
Yeah.
Or was that 2?
That's
If
2,
it's
mate.
2 or 3, if on the ridge line, I'll do 3.
Okay.
But on like if you was doing it just for pegging out on the floor,
So
2's
that's
good
that.
enough. Yeah.
Then was it that way? Dave?
Yeah, yeah.
And that go through there.
Yeah.
I know that as a sort of a half hitch type of thing.
Tension
yeah.
there.
Yeah, it's one of the knots I remember from
That's
the
it.
army.
That's it. Brilliant.
And is
Pull
it
it.
pull it,
Pull this one, and pull that. This.
pull that?
The
Yeah.
original one,
Ah, yes.
It's like go like that, you know.
Yeah. So you're pulling it.
Yeah.
And
yeah. Nice.
ideal. And as you say,
There's
put
your
something through there to stop that from
Stick,
slipping.
Yeah. Or if it's like you ain't got a lot, just put it through because it still comes off easy.
Right.
If it just comes straight out, you can still undo it. It's
Yeah.
not like one of them knots that really tightens up and you can't undo it.
No.
Yeah.
You can undo it all the time.
And the tension here is
Spot on.
really good, isn't
Yeah.
it?
And so you can have it on both ends or one end, depending on
Right.
how much paracord or what you've got. You know what I mean?
Right. And I'll tell you what I have seen
Yeah.
on that end. If you make a loop,
Yeah.
would that be easier? So what you've got is
Well,
actually
No,
a loop.
I think you limit yourself then.
Right.
If you put a loop through it, then you've got to put the whole paracord through it.
Yes.
Take it up to one end.
Right.
I think you sort of say you wanted to, I don't know, adjust it or get one side down quicker than the other.
You
If
can't
both
do
ends
that.
Are, yeah,
You can't do that
no,
because
both
you've got
ends
it.
are free. You can unhook it.
Right.
So you've got that.
Yeah. No,
you
I
know,
see what you're
choice
saying.
either
Yeah,
side.
no, that makes sense.
You know,
Yeah.
it's fine doing that on your tarp. I said to you, 'cause you can just move it because it's only small,
Yeah.
isn't it? But on the ridge line, I wouldn't do that.
Right. No, that makes
That's
sense.
it.
That's brilliant. Excellent. That is solid.
Yeah. I mean, it won't come off. You know what I mean? You know, you'll end up pulling that thing down before
Yeah.
that moves.
Okay, right, you can have a complete go on your own then. Oh, all the pressure.
Oh my gosh. There you go.
That's the easiest thing, mate. Just learn the 2 knots like that one and the pressec, which is already on.
To me, like that's basically all I use really.
That's down the rabbit hole 3 times. Around the corner. That's it, yeah, that's it, and then
That's it.
cool.
Spot on.
Tight as elastic on your granny's knickers. Lovely job, Luke.
Thanks, guys. Brilliant.
That's it, isn't it?
Nice one.
And the other one, you know how to do that.
Yeah.
So it's easy to do.
Terrific.
Nice one. So I'll have a go at that. I'll get off the camera and I'll have a go
Yeah,
at
you
that.
should go. Lovely. So once round the tree, this is the ridge lined end. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got to bring the loose end round 3 times
Yeah.
of the ridge lined.
Yeah.
Right, 3 times, yeah.
Yeah.
You
So
can
it's
see
almost like a pressing knot there, isn't it?
Yeah, and you can see that, and then take this end. You go and take it under over.
Yeah.
Through there, and just tighten it up.
Yeah.
And then there from then, and there you go. It's tight.
Yeah.
Now you see, I haven't put the loop on that.
Yep.
But once you take that off there, all the tension's gone out of it. And it comes off.
So it's not a case that if you haven't put a quick release in it,
Don't matter.
you can't not open it.
Yeah, you can open it all the time.
Yeah.
I've never had an occasion where it's like so tight. And that's it really. It's simple, but really strong. And it's adjustable.
Yep.
You know.
Oh, nice one, mate. Yeah. Just wanted a little.
Yeah. Did you get that all right?
Yeah, I think so, mate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice one.
And obviously a bit easier on this side actually. Say you had done it on that side, and you want to do that sort of trucker's hitch, or you know, you tighten it up, give it a good yank.
Yep.
Yeah. Then wrap the cord through the opposite side so it really tightens it up. Then you can just wrap it again.
Yep.
And then that sort of trucker sits a bit like that. You put your finger.
Yep. Give yourself a loop.
Yeah. And just
Pull the loop through.
that's it. And then do that again. And now it's a bit easy to see on that one. Yeah.
So that'll be.
Can I have a go with that?
Yeah, of course you can.
And this is not an easy one, you know, comes undone easy. And
It's easy enough to do that one side and then the other one's
Yeah.
the adjustable side, mate.
Pull it nice and
Hang
tight.
on,
yeah,
okay.
You're then pulling that
yep,
round and on itself.
yep.
Bring it round twice. Did
If
you say?
want, twice as many times you
Okay.
want, yeah.
Right. So, and then that.
Yep. And again, see that's the pull one, but the next one's the one that actually sits,
Locks
you know,
it.
Yeah.
Like so. And again.
No, well, we can do it again. You can do what you want.
No,
but-
no. Let's got it.
Yeah.
Solid.
Yeah.
Solid.
Brilliant.
Nice one.
Brilliant.
And they're all easy knots. So once you undo that first knot,
And then once again,
you just then
it's
pull.
just pull, quick release,
That's it. Pull that minute length. That's it.
and that's it. Off. Oh, brilliant. Done.
Like I say, just learn 2 at a time. Keep practicing them,
Yeah.
mate. So I'll do that. That's
That's
why I
it.
wanted to capture that just
Yeah.
so I can refer back to this. as it
Once
goes.
you
Yeah, but right, ladies and gents, you haven't done a lot of filming there. Who's Glen there, practicing his knots? Oh, hello, we can do it all now. So it's nice that you've learnt a couple of knots anyway, mate, and I've refreshed my memory there. Like I say, it'll be on here so we can always look back on that, mate. But yeah, you seem to have got the hang of it. Sorting out a few bits of your kit and having a tidy up. I haven't done much filming, mate, really, have I? But
No, but we've done
Oh.
some good on some learning stuff. Isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Some bits and
Hands on,
pieces. Yeah, bit of hands on.
especially for Glen, he appreciates that. But and a refresher on some of the gear for me. So, ladies and gents, we're not going quite yet, but I'm just gonna do a little finishing off film. But anyway, mate, as you know, Glenn, you're welcome to come out with us any time, mate.
Yeah,
no worries.
been a pleasure.
Another member of the Iceni crew.
Yeah.
Been an absolute pleasure. Thanks
No,
very
mate,
much.
it's excellent, mate. Yeah, just a little pack up and a tidy up. There we go. I can see you going home practicing that in the garden, mate.
I'm tying the missus up.
Well, she
Well,
watches
and
these
also,
films, doesn't she?
It's all Eddie's fault.
It's all that Cockney twat. Right, ladies and gents, it's goodbye from me,
Oh, it's goodbye from me.
It's goodbye for me.
but we'll see you again, mate, yeah?
Definitely.
Lovely,
100%.
lovely. Nice one. You're always welcome, mate.